So I never do Subway on this channel for several reasons. The only reason I'm doing it right now is there is a subscriber named Dank Piscean who asked me to, and I told him that I didn't want to do it because the joke isn't worth the price, but then he offered to pay for it, and I sent him a link to my Buy Me a Coffee page, which, by the way, is linked down in the description, and then he sent me the money, so here we are. And I'm not going to mince words here. I think that Subway is absolute nonsense, despite the fact that this sandwich costs 3 times as much as it would have just a couple of years ago. In 2022, Subway did $9 billion in sales, so somebody is buying them. Who? Like, who are you people? $16. Why? This is Walmart. You're probably familiar. It's a fairly successful retail chain based in the United States of America, and it's known for being cheap. There's only one reason I ever actually come here, and it's socks. They've got this one particular sock that I like a lot, and a while ago I decided that I was going to have all of my socks be exactly the same so that it would make laundry easier. If all you have is the same sock, you just put 2 together, and even this has too many options. You got blue, gray, white. Is this interesting? Anyway, for a retail store that is known for keeping prices low, it's a little bit weird that there's a Subway right at the front of the store, because whatever the opposite of keeping prices low is, that's what Subway is doing. $13.75. So you could get either 12 socks or 1 sandwich. The choice is yours. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day. $16.29. I'm like actually mad. Where the hell is my car? Honestly, there are several reasons why Subway prices have skyrocketed over the last few years. The most obvious one that people tend to point to most regularly is the increased labor cost. As minimum wage climbs, it just follows logically that the price of goods would rise as well. But it's not just the cost of labor, and it's not just Subway, to be fair. Fast food prices have climbed across the board with inflation and supply chain issues, but Subway has another problem as well. The way their franchise structure works is interesting. Subway does not care where a new franchise opens. They do not even care if they're right on top of each other. The Subway I just bought this from is literally 1,200 feet from another Subway that's right over there. Subway wanted there to be 1 million of them, and it doesn't matter to them if one of them cannibalizes the business of the other, because either way, Subway gets their cut, and they made the franchise owners take on all of the risk. But another problem that they have is consumer expectations. They used to make a huge deal about how affordable they were compared to everything else. The $5 footlong campaign was everywhere, and I'm sure you can hear the song in your head right now. Honestly, at this point, the $5 footlong campaign might be the biggest marketing mistake, probably the second biggest marketing mistake that they ever made.
He's looking good. His name is Jared, and he'll lead you to Subway.
What an inspiration.
Fun fact, I took this picture of my friend meeting Jared Fogle at a Seahawks game in 2005 for some kind of children's charity event, and we were excited, but not as excited as he was. But despite all of this, they did have $9 billion in sales last year, so there must be something to it. It's a lot of birds. I want to make it clear that I did try. I did come into this with an open mind. The sandwiches, they're fine. They've always been fine, but $16, it is edible. 26. It is possible that their business model and economic conditions that are beyond their control have caused this problem, and it's not just greed, but it's also the case that sometimes things just need to die. They've become a place that's only reasonable for wealthy people, all the while not improving their quality, and that just isn't a sustainable business model. Name one business that can survive charging way more money than what their product is actually worth. There's Coach and Maserati The entire diamond industry, well, there's actually a lot of them. They might be geniuses. But I guess the best thing that I can say about this sandwich in particular is that it is without a doubt the last Subway sandwich that I will ever have in my life.